What's up, guys? Sorry I'm not here on video, but I am here on audio recording Monday, July 26th. After hours, back with another video talking about top percent gainers and just the stocks that are up as well as anything, trading related. Let's get into it. So I didn't trade today at all. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Did not have a day trade, and so I didn't trade at all. Seemed like there was opportunity. As you can see, BTBT, software technology, big digital. I had news today, further increasing combined collaboration. I'm guessing teamwork makes the dream work because I moved the stock. Yeah, that's not. I just threw in a little peasant joke. Not too funny, Big Digital are pleased to announce that the company have entered into a second strategic co-mining agreement. Agreements are positive news. And what does positive news do? It further helps bring in volume and move the stock as well. So as you can see from float, 37 million. That's pretty relatively high. That's like mid. I would consider that mid float, like medium amount of float. Anything greater than 50 million is a little bit too much. You know, market cap is 460 million. It's a small company, tech company. It's not too great. The volume on the day traded 200 million shares, and the short float percentage is 5%. Insider ownership 23%. So let's get into let's get into the stocks intraday. What happened intraday on the stock? So morning open, it seems like nothing really crazy happened. No gap up. Started from the fives, rallied up as high as 550, which I'm not gonna lie, that is a pretty making 50 cents on this is not that bad. This is actually pretty significant move. Consolidated, as you can see, and right here tested it one last time, reconciled, made a higher, as you can see, the higher lows. Buying on this higher low wouldn't, or lower high, no, higher low, yeah. Buying on this higher low wouldn't been a bad idea at all. You can dip buy it in this pullback, sell it as it rips, and then it comes back down and retest this area of, I believe it's 550 area, and then it comes back up again and makes a sort of like a double top, and then midday just kind of loses volume and sort of trades in this range. It didn't end up that down bad, but most of the stocks, I guess, great occurrence of movement happened end of day. End of day, as you can see, volume increased and ripped the stock from from anywhere from 6 all the way as high as to 9, which is with great risk reward. This would have been a nice trade for sure. Census of first green day pattern as well. As you can see, there's no areas of resistance besides like maybe up all the way up right here. No areas of resistance, and this area would probably back here maybe, but wouldn't really be considered as resistance. And because of how, look at it right here, broke down right here, broke down with minimal volume required. So really there is no area of resistance besides this 12-ish level. So BTBT wouldn't have been a bad trade at all today. First green day, a little bit higher on a float, which I would be a little bit scared of, but the volume traded on the day was beyond like I think it traded like 4 times the float rotation. So which is pretty decent. MCTY. See the 9 limited. Still limited. Volume is low on the day, I'm not gonna lie. Float is low. Market cap is small. No news. Yeah, I wouldn't really consider trading this at all. To be honest with you, there's nothing really propelling the stock, and volume seems pretty minuscule compared to everything else. Yeah, not too been much of a big fan of that. FOGC. Not a big fan either. 1 million volume. Well, the volume is really not enough. I mean, we could let's see. Let's just check about SCTY. Let's see how it traded intraday. You know, if it traded, very, weird or very choppy-ish, I should say. Then yeah, as NCTY didn't trade that choppy. Kind of had areas where it respected. Right here is one of them. 950 is one of them. Made higher lows, and after making higher lows, what happened? I would consider this sort of like I wouldn't consider this pretty much a significant pattern, but yeah, volume sort of picked up and broke out right here. This would have been a significant buy signal right here, right? And then just ride the wave up. Yeah, and then sort of throughout the day time. Let's see. This one I would I mean, sort of like a gap and crap, as you can see. It came to like the $2 whole number level and it just wasn't able to break out. Let's see intraday though. Intraday float is ridiculous on this, but that's what you want. If you for shorting, you want higher float. You want more float because then that gives more people like more short floats that are traded, and that pretty much helps the stock go down easier, get flushed out easier, I should say. As you can see, gapped up, ridiculous. Around 190, topped out, came back down, but we could saw back up again. And then went as high as around 201. And then the same thing happened, just flushed out. Areas, this sort of looks like a cup and handle. You can see a failed cup and handle break. Maybe shorting into this range right here wouldn't have been a bad idea, or maybe right here wouldn't have been a bad idea if you could find shorts. Yeah. Let's go over any other SGRP. Not enough volatility.
Is now a good time? A flare-up.
And now for Crohn's.
For adults with moderate to severe Crohn's or ulcerative colitis, Stelara can provide relief and is the only approved medication to reduce inflammation on and below the surface of the.
Sorry for that. Yeah, that's one of the downsides of having Finviz or using Finviz.com. Yeah, XBIO. Okay, XBIO was a break, as you can see. Today it did pretty well. It gapped up. I mean, if you swung it over the weekend, that wouldn't have been a bad swing at all. As you can see, it's a sort of a multi-week breakout on XBIO. Gapped up today and sort of found resistance areas because on Friday traded ridiculous volume, so there is bound to be intraday resistance on XBIO. Let's look at XBIO. It could have been a nice swing if you were hold it overnight, if you had a good entry, or a nice short today. Let's just check for 2 days what happened on it. Yeah, this would have not been a bad short. As you can see, congestion right here on Friday, right around from this range of 350 all the way as high as 450. So morning gaps up, morning open, runs up and gets up as high as $4 and sort of goes a little bit above $4. So you could, this is an over under short. This is not a bad short. Into this heavy area of congestion of resistance and volume. It's not a bad short at all. You short it, and then what happens? It comes back up. You can add more shorts to it again, and then slowly breaks down this level, and then comes back down. Now it's like down a little bit. It didn't completely like perish, but you could have easily made a nice 15-20% on this. So trading it, not bad at all. Yeah, nothing too crazy happening today. Um, let's look for let's look at any top percent OTC gainers for today. So we obviously want volume on these. We don't want to. Yeah, none of these are really PBYA. Let's see PBYA. PBYA. Okay, this one's potential. Oh man. Not a bad. It's pretty significant volume. Yeah, but sort of like a small, like it's very sub penny-ish. But it's you see this breakout right here, and then comes back, tests this sort of breakout, but it's really very I don't know, like it's too much of sub penny. I don't like trading stuff like this too often. LCLP, but they do make great moves, and they make more clear moves, I would say. On OTCs, LCLP dips, run, goes red, and then opens, and then go back to green, red to green right here. You can enter it, find it, and then even right here on the pullback right here would have been a nice entry. Or even on this retest, buying on this dip sort of on the low of the consolidation and selling it that far. That would have worked. And as you can see, but it is in a congested area, so yeah. One thing I want to go over and look at is, let me see, crypto, because today crypto has rallied pretty much back up from where it was trading. Especially the whole market as a whole has rallied back pretty significant. Bitcoin is coming back from the lows of how low did it get? I think it got as low as 27,000 in the last like 3 months or 6 months. Yeah, like 28, 9,000. It got pretty low. I think this area right here sort of acting like support right now. It might have a rally back up in the next upcoming months. I remember that one time phase where just from like literally from December up until like January or February. Um, what is it? February, it reached as high as 50,000, which was ridiculous. Crypto ATM installations have increased over 70% this year. Yeah, crypto's a big thing, and I'm seeing it quite often with people using it with their businesses as well as ATMs and other ventures. Ethereum is also another one I'm looking at. Whoa, we hit 2,400 today and went back down that much. Dang, we gave back a lot. Yeah, very pretty volatile. Sort of looks like this area is sort of becoming a support. Hopefully they can, the upcoming months, especially in the fall time, which is a pretty strong current for market time as well. Summer times are usually the slowest. Hopefully the fall and winter it comes back up and becomes lively again. But yeah, I'm not really into it. I'm more of a long holding these rather than trading it for these small, quick in and out trades. I might get more into it right now since I see that it's becoming more and more stronger. Yeah, guys, that's another video with the Strongs. Thanks for being here. Thanks for listening, and until next time, peace.